Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Christopher F. Darden. As Mr. Toastmasters stated, I have climbed very well, and it was a great accomplishment. Today, I'll be talking to you all about the power of thought, the power of words, and the power of energy. This topic, I feel, is a very important topic, and it's almost a timeless type of topic, meaning that from the young children to the elders in here, it's a topic that if you can understand it and apply it in your lives, the rest of your days should be greater, can be greater than they are now. This topic is so important that I asked fellow Toastmasters to record it for me because I would like to improve it and give it over and over again to different crowds and give them the opportunity to. So, the way it's structured is the power of thought. I'm going to give you a little bit on this, but it's really going to start turning up around the second and third one, when you really should be getting attracted to this topic even more than you will in the beginning. So let's go ahead and start. The power of thought. The power of thought by definition is, by Google's definition, is a sudden impulse or idea that comes to your mind. A sudden impulse or idea that comes to your mind. The Bible states that as a man thinketh in his heart, so shall he be. Something of that nature. Close. And so, this is a good example of the power of thought, because if you think that you can become a lawyer, then it can be. If you think that you're poor, then it can be. If you think that you can become rich, then it can be. I'll give you a good example of the power of thought. A really nice book that I hope some of you have read is called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Has anybody in this room read this book? So I'll show a hand. Great. So in this book is actually quoted, it's actually stated to be one of the greatest motivational books of all time. It was written in the early 1900s, around 1930. And if any of you are interested in a copy, I have a PDF that I can email to you. Just speak to me after the meeting. But in this book, there's a story about how this young guy by the name of Barnes, I think it's Edwin Barnes, he thought himself into a partnership with Edison, Thomas Edison. The way that he went about doing this. Now, this was a guy who had a little bit. He left that little bit to get on a train and travel to where Edison was, where his business was going on at. When he met Edison, let's just read this to show you what happened when he encountered Edison. When he met Edison, he told Edison, to paraphrase what he said,